Inflation week was supposed to bring clarity, but instead ultimately left markets with more questions. Stocks briefly hit new all-time highs early in the week, but finished slightly lower as inflation uncertainty crept back in. Here's a quick recap. Monday started mixed, with markets questioning weakened headlines around new DOJ pressure on Fed Chair Powell. But by the close, those concerns faded and markets stabilized. Tuesday brought the key CPI report. Core CPI rose 0.2% in December, accelerating slightly from October-November, but still coming in better than expected. On paper, it was a solid inflation print. Still, markets hesitated, with investors cautious at record highs and unsure about how much confidence to place in the data. Wednesday added to that uncertainty. The delayed PPI report showed producer inflation running hotter under the surface. November was mostly in line, but October surprised sharply higher, especially in the core metric. That raised concerns about upstream cost pressures and whether tariffs will eventually flow through to consumer prices. Markets pulled back further on those fears. Thursday offered a brief reprieve after the White House delayed critical mineral tariffs and reassured investors that it was not seeking to remove Fed Chair Powell. Stocks recovered modestly on that news, but by Friday, caution returned, with markets edging lower to end the week. So what now? Well, consumer inflation continues to trend positively, but markets don't appear ready to trust it yet. Producer inflation and rising tariff risks are keeping investors skeptical. Compounding this, over the weekend, the White House also announced additional tariffs tied to Greenland support, or lack thereof. Looking ahead, tariffs and geopolitical risks are likely to continue to dominate headlines next week. At the same time, we'll likely see more company-specific movement as investors position themselves ahead of the heart of earnings season starting in a couple of weeks. More updates coming next week. Stay tuned.